Alright, today we are playing a game called... The long name is A Favorite House Atlantic, but I didn't really want to put the whole title of a Coheed song in the poster, so we're just calling it A Favor. Today's game is... last time, not counting the last time we played where we were in space. Don't worry about them, they're doing fine. They're doing absolutely fine. One of them got shot by a bullet the size of a soccer ball, still perfectly fine. But, so leading up to this moment, so the Silver Thimble has gotten into bed with Gibbet pretty hard. They are providing energy for you guys' mechs. They are providing AP batteries for most of the city. The city is powered by mana batteries at this point. Senior Officer Ceylon struck agreements with them, and they're just living the dream. I unhooked my headphones. And sorry about missing yesterday, by the way. Personal stuff. Trying to get my brain back together. So today we are playing A Favor, and we are going to do a little investigating with Officer K. K has gotten a new camera. K has got from the Fiasco game that we played, and the camera's supposed to be able to detect magic and decipher magic is what the camera's supposed to do. We're taking it out for the first time today. And what better location than to do a little bit of scouting in the area. So they are bringing we have two scouts with them. We have Clovis and we have Zacna. They are working to figure out what the local flora and fauna are in this area directly above the Silver Thimble, but below the city of Consonant, because we haven't been there yet. And obviously we need a navigator, so we're bringing Adli. Adli? I'll get it one day. Adli, alright. So we'll just introduce everybody. K is played by Caustic.
Full-on nerd with notebook and a tourist camera right now.
Adli is played by Starless.
Hello, pleasure to meet you.
Zacna is played by Ray.
Been a while, but I'm back.
And Clovis is played by Kevin.
Hi.
I'm under pretty good authority that that's neither one of those two's real names. So, we're actually just gonna get right into it. Kay, you are leading this mission. You have heard that there's an unscouted massive plains of land directly above. And you guys don't know what it's about. You've been over to Dyad, and you haven't been all over the pastoral place, but this place is the closest. So you put together yourself a little group to go investigate. And also you have found reports of giant monster, you said it first, somebody said it first. Giant creatures in this area.
Yeah, never assume it's just a monster. That's rude.
It is rude. So, all of you, huge camping supply. Yep, recruit bounty is up. I see it. Good luck.
We're in the woods.
Not the woods. Specifically the plains, yeah. So, you all, big old backpacks on, and you see an anomaly card. All right. 1 second. And these changes are made. All right. Anomaly set up, ready to go. All right. 1 more second, because I wasn't as ready as I thought I was. All right.
Oh dear.
He wasn't ready.
I was ready, just not as ready. There we go.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. I write down what all of these are before the game starts, so I just needed to make sure a map was updated. Alright, So you
Also,
four,
my enabler, you know who you are.
so you four are in this vast plain, and like none of you have been here before. So, okay, what are you looking to get out of this? Like, are you looking to just test out your camera? Are you looking to like really document some like creatures that are clearly undocumented? All the books that you find about this plane mention amazing, beautiful creatures, but nothing else about them. And there's some kind of taboo.
Did I see anything about what the taboo is?
Give me a 20-sider to figure out if you read
Nice.
that particular book. Oh, also everybody make sure you have 3D dice enabled and whatnot. I'm sure you do. For that, I was mostly talking to myself.
Oh, that was some lag. Oh, I
We
did
got
not.
a 2. You did not figure out what the taboo is. What did you figure out with a 2? So, going through the books, we are gonna actually... Somebody played a die card. Oh, Toast laughed at you.
Thank you, Toast.
Actually, here we go. So you guys have been here a couple days already, and this is Kay's tent, like research laboratory. Your portable laboratory's in here. Like, you have everything that you would need. You've got collections of books, you have beakers, you have vials, your little Bunsen burners and such. If you guys want to see what your camp looks like, it looks like this at night.
Do I have photo, like a dark room?
Yes.
Something?
You most certainly have a dark room in here as well. Like, you guys are set up for the long haul. You guys could be out here for months without worrying about it. I don't think we're going to be out here for months, but you could be.
Oh boy.
You're all prepared for, like, this journey. Alright. So, Kay, you are going through your books. And I don't know how, like, what... So when I'm cleaning my room, and if I come across a comic book, I put everything aside and I will read the comic front to back, no matter how many times I've read it. It's just my distraction. What is Kay's distraction?
Cleaning.
Cleaning?
If I'm supposed to be working and I notice there's a mess, I might get distracted by cleaning, yeah.
Alright, so you're going through reorganizing your books. It's just like maybe you thought, alphabetizing isn't the correct way to get these books, and you're pulling out books and you're putting them back, and you do find a book that this doesn't belong here, and you suddenly realize that you brought a history of holidays on this side of the world situation. Like, it says Sea Devil's Night on the side of it, and it's just like, oh, that's fascinating, and you start reading through it instead of like looking up the taboo. You just totally slipped your mind. You were trying to figure out what that was, and you learn about, like, oh, this is the night of the year everybody plays pranks on each other, and it's just like there's some like ridiculous writing about, like, if you shed blood on this night, it's not the actual night you guys are in right now, but it's an upcoming holiday. You know what I mean?
I'm taking notes.
And it's just like, if you shed blood on this night, the Sea Devil will come and get you. Like, no, like, there is supposed to be no violence. But, and it goes on and on.
Superstition is fascinating.
It is. And it's like, you can just, it's in great detail about this. And then it's just like, you, Adli, you get to the door. You get to, Kay's tent flap, knowing that they're supposed to be figuring out, like, the taboo and giving you, like, instructions on what you guys are supposed to be doing here. But you show up and just see Kay flowers down in petals into a book about superstition.
Hey, so, did you find anything yet?
No.
Do you need any
Shuffle
help?
the book behind myself. I may have gotten a little distracted.
Okay, so can I help? Is there anything you need?
I guess I know my books. Would I know which one I need to actually reach for, or is this another roll?
You just reorganized them. So I wouldn't make you roll, unless you wanted like no look grab it.
Okay, so I guess I'm going to shuffle over, grab it, and pull it out and be like, I was supposed to read this. Shit. What time is it?
What time do you want it to be?
What time are we supposed to be leaving? And I assume it's close to time that we were supposed to be heading out.
You guys can head out for the day. We can say that it's morning, like the sun just rose. My question for you guys, all four of you. Do you guys want to have a moving camp, or do you want to keep going back to this same camp every night? I think that's mostly Clovis and Zacna to answer that one.
We might want to have a mobile camp.
Sure. Yeah. I'm down.
Alright, so
do we have a cart, or is Clovis just carrying all of it on his 12-foot tall self?
I think you all have massive backpacks right now.
Nice.
Like,
I'm putting on this shield charm that I was told to field test.
So, absolutely.
I am going to be reading as we walk, I think, because it's time to pack up.
Okay, does that mean that I should carry your stuff if you're going to be distracted?
Kay looks down at Adli. Your offer is appreciated, but I think I should be okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go start breaking things down then. If you need anything, just ask, and Adli's going to kind of stand there 2 seconds too long, and then awkwardly leave.
We're the two awkward characters trying to have a conversation. I'm going to start packing up.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys don't have to make rolls for packing up. I'm fine with you guys just packing up. Alright, so we are gonna play a little fast and loose with time. These fields, and I'll show you guys the map one more time. This is the last time. I'm never gonna show you guys this map again. It's
gone forever.
You are in these fields. These fields are both unmarked, there's not distinctive map markers. So if there's something out here, you don't see them on the map. Also, the grass is incredibly tall. There are no paths. And sometimes the grass is taller than Clovis. That's how tall the grass can be here.
Oh boy.
Dang.
It's almost 100 miles wide is how wide these plains are. And that is the area we are exploring. So, I will be you'll see how I'm gonna do this. So Clovis or Zacna, who is taking the lead today on finding... There are rumors of animal tracks. You can search for animal tracks. There are rumors of magic. You could search for some kind of magical thing. There are rumors of those are the two rumors because she only rolled a 2. Because he only rolled a 2.
I suppose we could split things up. Like have one of us look for animal tracks and the other check for magic.
I'm not very magical.
And that's where I come in handy. 'Cause I believe my
So-
spike.
I'm
Nice.
kind of short, but holds up recon visor to Clovis.
What's the recon visor do?
The recon visor is an item made by the people of Gibbet. It will show you the source of like magic, like where everything's magic is color coded. If it's orange, it will be magic from this world. If it's teal, it is magic from the world that the silver thimble comes from. That's from the liminal plane. And there are many other colors. So far, we only know orange, orange, teal, and purple. And purple is magic that came from Charity's world. Charity is a necromancer character who got into a little bit of trouble by feeding a rose bush her blood. So now, almost all the rose bushes in this world are tainted with necromantic magic. And I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, sounds fine.
It seems fine. It seems to be going swimmingly for everybody.
Still sad about my tower.
Oh, it was gonna get destroyed anyway, but then it got taken over by a vampiric plant.
Oh boy.
Well, I liked my moonflowers better, but okay.
I remember for that. Charity's first appearance because I was a part of it.
Guess I'll take the visor and use it unless we're splitting.
Well,
Nice.
like, I can carry a lot. I'm about 200 pounds and 3 feet tall, so I can carry a bunch of backpacks and gear, but I can't see over the grass, and you're tall and possibly can.
Oh, this would be a fun. Sorry, I completely forgot to mention, and I'll give everybody the written version. Adli, your gun came in, like your custom gun is in like wrapped up in one of those little boxes. So you guys all have access to. It's just your handgun, but like a little flip out shield comes out of the bottom of it. At like when you attack with this, if you roll like a mixed success or even a failure, any damage I would do to you is reduced by 1 when you're using that gun. It doesn't break for being shot. It's the caveat for having this gun on you, is the fact that it counts as heavy. And if you roll low doing something, I might use its weight to affect you. But that's all. It's heavy and cumbersome, but only worry about the heavy. But you can use that instead of your normal, like, sidearm.
Nice.
But you guys don't have to bring them. You have access to your normal sidearm and access to the shielded sidearm.
Never been happier to weigh more than a wombat.
So yeah, Clovis and Zacna, give me 20-siders. We'll use this as you're scouting.
We're killing it.
Clovis can't figure out how to use the recon visor.
Probably
Oh
not.
no.
Oof.
Alright, so tough choice for Zacna. What were you looking for, Zacna, like, specifically?
Well, Zacna was looking for animal tracks.
Alright. So, like, you're clearing through the brush, and it's really wild. Every once in a while, you see what looks like the track of a very large animal, like full of water, and then it's just like the second you look at it a little bit more. Oh, you know what? No. Here's what we're gonna do. It's more fun this way. All right. So your tough choice is either you don't find anything today, like you're looking and you can't find anything. So you guys gotta like set up camp and like you get deeper into the plains and like rest for the night and get started the next morning. Or you can find a track of absolutely huge creature. You can't make out like exactly what it is right now. You'll have to stay and study, but it starts raining.
I really, really want to stay and study the track. This is starting to sound like a Jurassic Park situation, but that's exactly why I want to make the bad choice.
Well, this isn't their choice.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like...
Yeah, I don't care. I don't mind if you guys weigh in on each other's things like that. That's fine.
I mean, I would 100% attempt to take a rubbing of this footprint before it was time to go.
Oh, you won't see it. Like, it's either he chooses that it's there or it's not there.
I'm trying to think on that one.
Yeah, sure.
I'm thinking it's not there.
It's not there. Okay, so we move on to the next day?
Yeah.
Alright. So yeah, everybody roll me a 20-sider. $19, 17, ooh, 3, and 15. Alright, so Clovis, Adli, and Kay, you guys are doing fine. It's not getting to you in the least. Like, you being out here this night, it's fine. Zacna, what about being out here is just terrible for you? Like, do you have allergies? Like, do you not like the weather? Like, so what is irritating you about being out here?
Probably the fact that we haven't found anything yet.
Oh, so, like, I am gonna add the, adjective to you. You have impatient. Like, it's just like, Zacna is like, you guys are noticing, even in like, this is like the second night, Zacna is beginning to get impatient about it. Like, around the campfire, like, you're just not feeling it, you know?
I was gonna add one to mine too and just say Kay is like super happy to be getting this much sunlight, but okay, midnight.
Oh yeah, I mean, you got a 19. You guys, like, you
Midnight
guys
raised it to a 20, so...
Oh, did he raise it to a 20? Yeah, absolutely. Tell me what you guys, the other three, what are you enjoying about this? Like, what about this makes you, like, what are you enjoying about it is basically it, yeah.
I'm getting so much sun, and the breeze is lovely, and, I've never been anywhere like this, so it's really neat.
With the 20, I'm going to give you a little bit more, okay? You hear the sounds of, like... You could swear that something right outside your camp's, like, light is making a noise. Like, you hear animal life, basically all around you.
Am I able to see it or just hear it?
Just hear it.
At night or like during the daytime as we were walking?
Just this night. Like, while everybody is like, while you are like just standing in the middle of the camp, swaying in the night breeze.
It's so nice out here.
It is so nice out here.
I'm just chilling out here in my fish tinger oversized t-shirt. I'm a peek in on, I guess. Are we all sharing a tent, or?
No, you each have your own tent, and then there's 5 tents here. There's oh yeah, I do have you on the light screen. This one back here is your supply tent, and this is your dark room over here.
Okay. I'm I'm gonna peek in on one of our people that is here for a more protective purpose. Perhaps Zacna, seeing as I don't really know Clovis. Be like, hey, I hear something out there. I kind of I want to go check it out.
Right. I'll go with you.
Alright, give me 1 second. It's really easy for me to do maps when all 4 of you go to the same place, but it's trickier when you split up a little bit because then I have to like hide 2 of your tokens.
I mean,
I'm not complaining. I'm just letting you know why sometimes it takes a long time. This would be Zacna's intent.
oh, it's good. I like it.
It's full of little maps, like animal prints and whatnot. But yeah, so you guys go out into the night. Here, let me put you here, I hope. Alright.
Ooh, oh, the sky's pretty. We get all the pretty maps today.
It is, like, this place is scenic as fuck. So,
Adli fucking loves this.
yeah, so tell me what you guys, like, what you guys are carrying, what's your light source, what's going on here?
Well, I'm probably gonna be flipping my my spyglasses to infrared mode.
I don't see with eyes, so I don't know if I need to bring a light or not. That's up to you, I guess.
Yes.
Okay.
Like,
let's...
I mean, you...
I mean, I figure it could be that everything is described as dark, so I do need to bring a light, which would
Basically, yeah.
Okay. Do we have, like, glow sticks or little lanterns or something?
Absolutely, whatever you guys want to have.
More of a softer glow stick, I think. I don't want to ruin his night vision stuff, and I don't want to freak anything else out either.
You said you're rocking infrared?
Yep.
Zacna, give me a 20-sider.
All right.
Oh no.
Why? What the? Why am I getting 7s?
It's still good. Still good. 7's fine. Like, just make a little bit of a tough choice here. So you can, like, Zacna, like, you can either keep looking through your infrared and see one thing, or pull off your infrared and see a different thing.
Let's go for take off the infrared.
All right. So as you take off your infrared, in like the distance, outside of the glow of Kay's glow stick, you see, and like very like, I have to be clear, this is outside the glow stick. You see this little creature.
Is it glowing too?
It is glowing, but not in the same way. Like,
So since it's glowing, can I see it or just him?
just him right now, because like he's like, if he tells you to put down your glow stick so that I can't give you much more information right there.
That's fair. So,
It is far in the distance though. Zacna, you like, as you're looking at it, before you can tap K to look that direction, before you can even mention it, you just hear, and it's very quiet, but you hear like the sound of like almost a silenced rifle, and then you don't like, then the creature falls into the grass.
Oh dear, that's not a good sign.
what?
I saw something like a creature of some kind, and then I just heard it sounded like a silenced weapon fire. Now I've lost track of it.
Oh no. Do you think there's someone else out here with us?
Potentially.
We should tell the others.
Yeah.
For sure. Let me get you back to the camp. Alright. So, Adli, what have you been doing? Like, this is a beautiful star sky, by the way. Like, if you have, like, your telescope out and, like, you're doing, like, star charting, that is perfectly a thing what your character would be doing here. Like, while you're out here. Because, like...
I would
Oh, go ahead.
I would definitely ask Clovis if I can borrow the recon visor back. And then I feel like Adli would have all of their charts just laid out nearby, probably held down by rocks so they don't fly away. Because the skies, I think we've said the skies keep changing. And I
only once you go to other side. Right now, your character doesn't know that yet.
Oh, okay.
So this sky has always been this sky. I mean, it moves like the skies would normally. But I have your tent is right here. Boop.
Yes.
I feel like in an attempt... Ooh, pretty charts. I feel like in an attempt to be friendly, and since Adli doesn't see anybody else, would ask for the recon visor back and then kind of turn to leave and then be like, Clovis, do you ever stargaze?
No, not really.
Do you want to see?
I guess so.
Here. And Adli would go and take the telescope, set it up, probably adjust it because Clovis is really tall. And I kind of want to play this. I was gonna play this for me, but I want to play this for Clovis because I want him to see something interesting about the sky because Clovis is from this world more or less.
Oh, Clovis is from this world. He's just not from a side that even directly connects to this side. So this side is a bit more magical than what Clovis would be used to, but less interesting fauna-wise. Like the whole time Clovis that you've been here, you've noticed that the animals are less interesting to you. Like, yeah, they met a giant crocodile named Paul. You've seen much bigger crocodiles in your time. You're like, fuck that thing. Like, they have birds, but these birds could, like, land on your arm, and that's ridiculous. Like, you've seen birds that, like, their eyes are so big you can't see them all at once. You know what I mean?
But, I want to have Adli have the recon visor set up in front of the telescope so that way Clovis can ask a single question about a creature or person or city or something that we are looking at, the sky. And if Clovis wants to kind of off-move the telescope, I mean, Adli will be worried, but, like, I want to give you the chance to go to just kind of have at a question.
Alright, Clovis, give me a 20-sider.
Sure.
Alright. With a tough choice, now, Clovis, I will give you this choice. You can either, look through it and just kind of politely nod. Like, you don't really see anything that, like, super interests you. And, like, that's you being polite, like, and looking through it. Or, you can get some information, but you're gonna, like, have to grab the telescope and, like, lift it up and look through it like a spyglass. You know what I mean? Like, it's so small compared to you. You just, like, literally just, like, yoink, and just stare through it like a pirate on their deck situation. Like, all of Adli's, like careful, like, diagramming and carefully, like, charting it out so you are looking at something that Adli finds very interesting. You just pick it up and just look through it and like twist both ends until you see something.
I'll go with the second option.
Second option, okay.
Nice.
Adli, what are you just like doing gimme hands as like he picks it up, your entire thing?
Adli's just sitting there like confused for a second because that's not how you use a telescope, and just being like, I'm sorry, person, whatever preferred mix, sir, ma'am, you would like. What are you doing?
I'm trying to look for stuff. It's really shaky though. I can't really see anything.
Alright. So, what you do see is like it's not even while you're looking up at the sky. Like you again looking just over around the area, mostly where not where Zacna and Kay went, but to the east of where they went. You could swear you just saw a muzzle flash.
I didn't realize they were going hunting.
What do you mean?
That is when Zacna and Kay come back, right there.
With no animal in hand.
No animal in hand.
What a shame. So give the telescope back.
Kay's just in their pajamas.
And like just takes the telescope and looks at it like confused and like, oh well, I guess I have to fix that. What's going on?
Zacna's gonna start explaining what he's noticed. About Enhert with the one creature. And then hearing the suppressed firearm.
Absolutely. So yeah, you share all the. Clovis has. I don't know if Clovis is sharing the information about the muzzle flare. I assume so, but I'm not gonna just.
I would.
Absolutely. Okay. So
Kay is definitely nervous about the guns because the last time Kay got shot, there were gunfire going around Kay. They almost got shot.
Okay. So
Adli
this
is look up and be like, should we investigate then? Like trying to like put the telescope into a way that it's not gonna immediately like fall over and get hurt.
We probably should investigate.
So so we're gonna go investigate. Let's get you guys into the hunting tent, to like mark out where you're gonna head and how we're gonna do this. This is where the part where we're gonna include the crew in it. Now, each one of you can ask for an item. We're only gonna get one per night that you camp, but you guys can ask for something from the crew. Or send a message and it will be delivered the next day. These can be basically anything. Do you guys want enhanced maps or the airship to fly over and scout out stuff? Absolutely. You guys could ask for that and I will give you a bonus for the next day about that stuff. Do you want better magic detectors? Absolutely. So and do you guys want stronger weapons? And I will give you a bonus that way. Am I making this clear?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
understand.
Yeah, I do have an idea to light up the area. It would require casting Evening Star.
If there's a hunter out there, we might not want to light it up.
That's fair.
But if you can tell me approximately where you were, if the stars in the sky are changing in a regular pattern, I can possibly get us very close to what happened.
That way. K points.
The only person who knows maps is just... I'm assuming Adli has a map of the side that they are... like, a regular map that they have of the Silver Thimble in the area north, and then the star charts, and then Kay is just like, that way! And Adli is like, that's... how many meters? Distance?
I mean, Kay can tell you that. I just myself don't know because it's just a theoretical.
Yeah.
I think as far as my idea for calling in a flyover from the airship might be my go-to, just because that can help us kind of triangulate where we are and might help us like get a better idea of where the creature was or taken to, because if you have to move something big, there might be drag marks.
I know I just explained those rules, but honestly, at the exact same time, I thought of something way funnier.
Oh, no.
And I think I want to go with the way funnier idea.
Oh no.
I do like you calling in the airship thing, but this sounds fun. Kay, every night you have to call back to the communications department to report like your location and how things are going. But we don't have a radio tower out here, so sometimes those messages get garbled. And crew, you all want to help and send them like and aid them the best you can, but you guys are all busy with your missions as well. So Kay, I'm gonna need you to roll me a 20-sider and see what kind of message you send back to them.
Okey-doke.
Before you roll that 20-sider though, what would you tell them?
Okay, I'm assuming that Kay actually knows where we are, unlike
Oh,
me.
map-wise, yeah, for sure. Oh, for that, Adli, give me a 20-sider.
Oh, okay, yes.
They are your navigator.
It's true. We know exactly where we are.
Yeah, you spot on. You know exactly the location that you are, so you can send them like perfect coordinates.
Okay, so let's see. We had a sighting of a creature and a potential hostile that shot at the creature. We are requesting assistance for someone to fly over and see if there's any signs of what occurred.
Alright, give me that 20-sider.
Yes!
Okay, so what the crew heard instead of that is... It's like this is the location of the camp. Creatures actively hostile.
No!
Please send support.
I don't want them killed. No!
Did they actually get the coordinates? Is the
Oh, they got the because you rolled an 18. They got those coordinates.
Okay.
Perfect. They are spot on. They know exactly where you are.
Oops.
I don't want them killing the wildlife. I think I'm gonna re-roll.
Okay.
I don't want to make it an immediate change, but I'll re-roll.
I was gonna have Nika make polls and stuff, but I'm basically just gonna
Oh,
with a natural 20, absolutely. So yeah, you give them the message exactly.
And I hear from the other end, what? And I repeat myself.
Absolutely. It's just Patagon's just on the other line, just like groggy as hell. Like, I'm picturing Patagon in one of those sleep caps, by the way. Like a night Mumu situation.
Yes.
Aww.
Like, he just totally had you on the wrong line, and he's just like, bloop, bloop. So,
10-9. Please copy again.
it's just like, and like, they, are gonna, if the chat wants to send with support, then I'll have Nika roll for it, but I'll let Nika, like, do it. Do you want the airship to come through tonight, or would you rather like a tomorrow morning during the daylight situation? With a 20, I'll give you the option for it.
How good is our like night equipment on the airship?
It has a spotlight. It has like a big old spotlight that you guys can like.
So
Use.
the big old spotlight would definitely let them know that they're being hunted. Daytime.
Alright. We will make that roll then. Are you guys gonna hang back until then, or are you guys gonna go out tonight looking for them?
Was the decision to go out now? Am I understanding that right, Zacna, Kay?
The ship is coming tomorrow. Zacna, do you think you could find your way into the direction where that thing got shot?
Potentially.
If we're very sneaky, we could try and investigate what happened there.
Yeah.
All right.
I say knowing
Well,
that
I'm
Kate
all for
sucks at stealth.
Alright, so what are we looking like gear wise now? Like on your way out.
Kay
Like
has put on pants.
I actually put a list on Roll20 that now I don't want to pull up, so gun shield, journals, papers, hammer, spyglass, compass, recon visor.
So you're grabbing all your stuff.
That's only 7 out of the 12 items I could be carrying.
I'm carrying basically my standard gear. It's all in my inventory.
Oh, Celestial Javelin, I forgot about that one.
I mean, if we're taking time to grab all of our stuff, I can just grab most of my stuff.
Are you tearing down your camp is what I was asking. Like, are you tearing down camp and heading out, or are you leaving your camp up?
Oh, I would think we'd leave it. I didn't know how long we were going out for.
Yeah, that was mostly my question too. Like,
How far away did it seem?
you guys were probably like an hour north of the camp, and the sound was very, even through a suppressor on these planes, it definitely came from a far off distance, and the only way that Clovis could have seen the muzzle flash was through the telescope.
So very far.
So it seems like it could be quite a distance. If you guys want to like triangulate the location, we could definitely do that with the maps.
Maps and Zacna.
Yeah, that seems
Yeah.
like a
Yep.
Well, I guess technically that's like a 3-people effort there. Maps, Zacna, Clovis, because they all...
Possibly, actually, idea. Clovis, I don't want, you can tell me if this isn't okay. Is there any way I can sit on your shoulders with the telescope and you can point to the area the muzzle flash was in so I can get a better range of the distance? Because I know how far this telescope can see.
Yep, sure.
Please note that A is quite heavy.
I think Clovis is like, what, 10 feet tall?
Yep.
Clovis is a furball.
I love Clovis. He's glorious.
Yes, I just don't. I just wanted to check if it was okay because I do not want to smush any of the mushrooms because they are wonderful and I think they look good.
Yeah, you're good.
Alright, so go ahead and roll me Clovis and Adli, go ahead and roll me 20-siders. Got a 20.
Nice.
And as long as the next one's not a... Okay, 20 and 17. So, yeah, Adli, like, you see where, like, the flash probably came from. Like, you can, like, based on where they are telling you, you know exactly where you need to go. And it takes you less time than you expected. So you might even be able to catch up with them if you guys move fast enough. I will tell you that, like, to move fast enough, they will hear you coming, even with a 20. Like whoever's out there will hear you coming, but you will at least meet up with them. Or you could move more slowly and kind of track them if you want to. Both of those are you guys' options.
Okay, Clovis, can you help me down?
Yep.
Thanks. So here's the deal. We can get there in time if we leave now. Without breaking down camp, probably. However, if we do that, they are definitely going to see us coming. So I don't know how friendly they are, but we could catch up with them tonight to try to ask questions.
I think it's a little dangerous to run after someone with a gun.
Especially in the dark.
Yeah, we'd have to move cautiously.
Oh, okay. No running after person with gun and creature. Got it.
I think sneak
Adli
after.
has this little notebook of like proper etiquette for the crew that they're writing in because they have no idea what they're supposed to be doing or not writing in reports.
Put you guys here. That's good. That's gonna be good. So you guys heading out just sneakily? Because I'm rolling that 20 into you guys like approaching it so that we can just all right. So let me figure things out real quick.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't
All
be
right.
suspicious.
Kay, can you roll me a 4-sider? I know I normally don't ask for dice that are not the 20-sider, but I want a 4-sider. 1. So you see Alright. This guy. He's not on your screen yet, but he will be.
Uh-oh.
Quack. Alright, so as you approach like through this tall grass, again, like your glow sticks like lit up, not to hurt your night vision. As you approach, you see this guy. He is definitely one of the people from Gibbet. I'll like roll that into the 20. Oh, I'll move him a little bit so you guys can see him on the stream. He is dragging what appears to be that little like creature that Zacna saw. And he's dragging it by its legs. He has it trussed up. He is trussing it up right now. It has been like just perfectly just like right through the head situation. Like shot. And like it's dead. Like he like but to you guys now, it is completely visible. Like you can see it just fine. It is glowing. It and I'll give you more information because again, that was a 20 that was rolled.
Also, I do have the recon visor still.
Yes, so through the recon visor, you can tell that this thing is magical. Orange, same as like everything else in this world, but the people from Gibbet don't show up. Like when you look over them, you don't see black void or anything. They are not seen at all.
So I don't even see like a figure.
Nope. All you would see is like like through the recon visor, you would see this thing getting trussed up, but no idea how or why.
Yeah, just temporarily blink and be like, am I seeing things again? And then move the recon visor and be like, wait.
We need to be careful. If it's wearing a visor, it will probably be able to see us. They... Okay.
So yeah, if you pull the recon visor, or like looking through the recon visor, or like badly, you can tell. Again, there's some information from that 20. This little creature has 1 second. Yeah, she like it throws me right off. But I don't hate the questions. I'm just bleep. You can tell that this little creature has markings on its skin incredibly similar to the constellations above you.
Because when Adli turns into a creature, they look like a creature as a constellation.
Also, this guy out there, he has no lights on him at all. Like, he is working in the pitch black. The only reason you can see him is because this creature is lighting up.
Adli just kind of looks like they really want to. They'd pull the recon visor down around their neck, and they'd kind of look like they really want to go for this person, but then would stop and look to Zacna specifically because Zacna's the scout hunter here, and just kind of give the like point to gun, point to them, and point to gun and down the down thumb, however, as in a we going or no?
To which Zacna would nod. As if to say, we're going. I want to find out why this guy was doing this.
If that's the case, Adli is going to pull out one of their scrolls that they have at their hip, because I imagine they carry a massive amount of scrolls and paper. And I am going to cast Shapeshift.
Sure, what are you shapeshifting into?
The constellation Leo for the vision of the cat.
So a kitty cat.
It's a lion. It's a lioness that looks like completely dark, except it's dotted with stars, and it has the constellation on either side of its body.
Okay. So yeah, what are you guys just going up to this thing? Are you guys just going up to him?
Yeah.
Are we
Like,
Are we talking to this person, or
yeah,
are we
it's just
just
like
attacking?
Are you attacking him? Or are you talking to him? What's the plan here? What's the play?
The plan is to talk to him and find out why he's doing this.
Alright,
why
so
he shot this creature. If it's found that.
Are you like sorry, like real quick? Is it like Don't tell me about like what's gonna happen when you're talking to him. Let that happen when we actually find the answers. But like, are you guys like crawling through the grass? Are you like standing up and making your way to him, making yourselves known? Like, are you trying to sneak up on him?
Oh, I wanted to prowl through the grass and get my jaws around his rifle.
Well, he's not holding his rifle right now, but if you want to try that, you can roll the 20-sider for it.
Is the rifle on the ground? Can we see it?
It's strapped to his back.
Okay, then I either want to get it off. I either want to yank it off of him, or I want to yank him off of the creature.
Yeah, roll a 20-sider for it. Alright, so
Okay.
yeah, you yank him back, and he's just like, what the fuck? And like, he's on the ground, and like, he hits the ground, and like, the animal just like falls over. It's dead. Like, and he like rolls off, and you've got his rifle in your mouth, and he looks at you. And what are the other three of you doing?
Well, Zacna's moving forward.
You trying to hide, or you like making yourself conspicuous? Like, what's the?
I'm kind of trying to. I'm also trying to give them an opening to like be inconspicuous if they want to.
1 second. I'm looking at something. I don't think.
I would imagine that since our friend who transformed, I believe it was Adli,
Yep.
has him and has taken him down, I'm just gonna move forward to secure the scene.
All right, so like, you just walk forward at him, and he just like looks at you. He's like, Adli took his gun. Sorry about the she. I didn't mean that.
AR backing away with the gun so that he doesn't have any room to grab the strap.
Yeah, he doesn't try anything. He does have his hand behind his back, and then he sees Zacna, and he's just like, oh, the Wander crew. And he looks over at Adli, and he's just like, okay, what you need? Like, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Kay is also now walking forward.
He looks at Kay, he's just like, what's it look like? I'm hunting.
Why?
To make the batteries you use?
I don't use those batteries personally. Unfortunately, I can't.
I'm
stop
using
other
you
people.
as the whole, like, your group in general. I don't care what you use. You guys pay us to give you batteries. I was just attacked by one of your crew. I don't like being attacked when I'm doing my job.
We were under the impression that you were using magic from the forest to create the batteries.
Who would have told you that? You guys got that information from stealing that information, for the record.
Did we? I don't
Yeah.
Adli just says, blame it on Sal. Blame it on Sal.
Research. I'm a scientist.
He's like, yeah, I can tell. Can I have my gun back?
Adli is circling circling Zacna with the gun, like. And we'll say, because they did use shapeshift, so they can communicate with everyone telepathically. Tell me if you want me to give it back.
Zacna nods.
I'm assuming that's a yes.
Yeah.
Adli would kind of go over and drop the gun in front of the guy, and then kind of walk. When they walk past the creature, they want to take note of the constellations on it.
Yeah, they don't look like anything in particular. They're just like dots. And he's just like, he takes his gun, he's like, thank you. And he's just like, you see him like check it over, like does the slide a couple of times, and then like wraps and slides it back over his back, and he's just like, it's like, you should be careful out here. Some of these are nightmares. And like he just walks up to it and like one hand like throws the thing over his shoulder. And he's just like,
Adli, when he does that, poofs back and in a much oddly cheery now voice says, "What are nightmares?"
and it's just like he does not he does not say anything to Adli. He does not like Adli. And it's just like, ugh. I heard you guys were trouble, but yikes.
Kay is gonna take a picture of this creature in this person's arms.
Alright, roll me a 20-sider.
Okay.
While Kay is doing that, Adli's just
Not
like,
good.
It could have been worse. I could have bit you.
And he turns and looks at Adli. He's like, I hunt much bigger things than you. With the 4, the flash doesn't go off.
Damn.
Like,
Kay kind of looks at it, it's just like, dang it. Fiddles around with the buttons.
and you just see him, like, you guys can just watch him, like, as the light glows, he's walking deeper into the brush, like, the tall grass.
Adli's just like, okay, have a good night, bye. Not understanding what he said at all.
I don't like this.
I don't like it either.
You guys aren't very sociable.
And Adli looks over and goes, yeah. I have to take notes on that.
Kay is still futzing with the camera, like, how? There's the flash.
Kay takes an immediate, like, selfie, just flash right in the eyes.
No eyes, but very bright. The very first thing we're gonna see is just a picture of just Kay.
Right? And, like,
Oh yeah, everyone else's night vision is just... I don't trust those people.
Okay.
I mean, they seem fine to me.
so we can go back to the camp real quick.
Yup.
Nika, can you give me a 20-sider roll for the crew the next morning to do a sweep?
Nice.
Sorry, crew. Okay. So a tough choice for the crew. Alright, so the crew does a sweep, and I'll give you guys something. Choice 1, you leave a little early, and like you see something right before the sun comes up. Or secondarily, you wait a little bit too late, and the sun's already up, and you find evidence of what the people from Gibbet, like the Gibbet hunter. Which would you guys like?
Is this an us question or a chat question?
It's a chat question. Do they leave early or do they leave late? Alright, awesome. So, like, you guys all, like, trading notes and whatnot in your situation. Kay is trying to use the black room and the dark room for their pictures, when just all they see is just like absolute blackness, and then like a very close up of their face.
So have we filled in Clovis as to why the people of Gibbet are a problem?
Do you guys think that the people of Gibbet are a problem?
Potentially.
I think that Kay does not trust the batteries, and the more that they learn about the batteries, the more they do not trust Gibbet.
Definitely.
Killing animals to power things, questionable.
Is it?
Adli would actually like openly fill in Clovis that the people from Gibbet were planning on running a railway directly through the forest, which would destroy a good part of it, and we don't think that they have the best of intentions all the time. Also not the best of intestines, because apparently that's what my brain was saying.
Yeah, I mean, you guys as characters can feel however you guys want to feel about it, but I will state that, like, the higher-ups in the city, in the Silver Thimble, seem to really like Gibbet, for the record. We don't know where how the captain weighs in, but Fish Tanker Industries has struck a deal with them. Senior Officer Ceylon like negotiated a deal for them in Dyad, and they have an embassy in Dyad. They also have been helping Reedy out significantly and like powering up his communicator in the attempt to find his wife.
I was also in the game where Royce realized that they were using not just plants to make the batteries, probably. We don't know that they were after Kay, but we do know that the batteries are not ideal.
Yeah, I just want to make sure everybody's on the same page as far as the fiction has gone thus far.
Is Kay filling everybody else in on that, including Clovis?
Does Kay know? Did Royce like write legitimate reports about it? Did Royce tell other people?
I think he did say that he was gonna tell Kay. I don't, like...
You did get all of Soki's notes in that
I did.
game, though. You did get all of them.
Soki's notes were up to a point. It was the end where it was based on Royce's ending that I gave him the information that I said the centrifuge was still on when he showed up at the end. And that's when he discovered that batteries could be made out of people.
Yeah, I think he said that he was going to tell Kay. I don't know if that happened after the stream ended, or while it was still going, though. My brain is not remembering. Either way, this person just admitted that they were using animals for it. So.
Absolutely. He certainly did, yeah.
I think the better way to put this in character is, Clovis, you're from the forest, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you wouldn't want someone tearing it down, right?
Probably not.
And if there were animals in the forest, you wouldn't want someone taking them...
Killing them and using their magic.
Oh, that's a bad path to take. Clovis comes from a race of monster hunters. They literally do that themselves.
Like, it's
they
more
literally are building houses out of...
It's more of an over-harvesting worry.
Yeah, I get that.
Like, this is more if they destroy the forest, you're gonna have less things to hunt. And if they're hunting more things, then there's less things to share. And so there needs to be a way to do this without messing everything up. And when I saw those plans that Tarkus had, they're gonna run something straight through that is gonna mess up a bunch of stuff.
I'm sorry. You might have missed the game where we discovered that wasn't through the forest.
Under.
It's
that was
under
under
the forest.
Well, Adli saw like the plans. I don't know if they saw. I was trying not to pull
Yeah.
information from that game that I know, but I'm not sure that Adli would.
I'm pretty sure they would have. Clem would have communicated it to people about that, and like we had to talk about Willoughby, and Seth was there, so Seth probably told people.
Oh, that's true.
And Midnight hasn't stopped bragging about it in the RP section, so.
I think we are salading a little bit. We're concerned that they're going to ruin the biome.
Oh yeah, you guys are knee deep in salad.
So, anyway,
Oh no, I get that you guys don't like them. I understand exactly why the people who don't like them don't like them. I get that, but like, you might need to justify it. Like, it's just like you guys are making movements because your characters don't like them, and that's fine. But just know that your justifications are pretty tainted.
I mean, all characters are gonna have some form of
Absolutely.
bias.
Oh no, yeah, absolutely. I'm not saying that the bias is bad. I'm just saying that know that you are acting on bias.
Yes, as someone who is concerned about the wildlife and the biome in general, if they overhunt things or overkill trees, then there's going to be a long-term problem. That is Kay's stance. Okay, so that being said, crew done thing. They've voted, I think.
Yeah, they're gonna go up in the they're gonna go a little late, they said. So it's gonna be, are you guys packing up and leaving early, or are you guys waiting for the crew report?
I think that we are going to continue on because we don't particularly know when the crew is going to show up unless Patagon said something.
I don't think so, considering it was a 6.
Cool.
Alright, so where are we thinking about going? I'm gonna say that you guys are probably dead center right here. Like, the guy did head further east, so he's over like in this direction-ish. But you guys can go wherever you want.
And as far as we can tell, there's like not any smoke anywhere. There's no like potential tribes of people or like villages or anything out here. Can we see anything like that?
That sounds like a roll to me.
Cool.
You can use my spyglass.
Okay.
Alright, so with a 12, like as you're walking through, you do not see any people. There are no towns out here. It's just incredibly tall plant life. You definitely feel like you heard something scurry, like near your feet, but you didn't see anything.
I look down. There's nothing there.
Oh no.
What's oh no?
Looking down, but couldn't see anything.
Are there invisible things? Okay. So, I guess our people that are more tracking inclined, do y'all see anything worth following?
What are we tracking?
I would assume the first thing to do would like look for like footprints, like broken grass, like something's been traveling some way.
Do we know how big the creature is that we're looking for?
The creatures that basically the size of a tapir was the size of the thing that was killed last night. Basically the same body size and shape too, just like, but it's adorable. Like it's a very cute creature. I actually have it labeled as cute 1, but it's
Aw.
dead now.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to draw it.
Alright, so yeah, Clovis and Zacna, both of you give me a 20-sider. But I'm not taking the highest. You're both looking for, like, you're both doing it separately. Clovis is a 12.
Nat 20!
Alright.
Hey!
Hey!
Excellent. So I will use this as like So Clovis, you see the very obvious Jeep tracks. Like just you see tracks from a vehicle. This direction. It does seem to make a U right where you're standing. And then it goes back the other direction, and so further to the east. So it comes out about where you guys are, or maybe just like not exactly, but close enough that you see where they turn around and go back the other way. Zacna, you seeing is the wrong word. Because you cannot see it. You don't even see a distortion in the light, and like most people can't even feel what's happening. But you feel like subtle vibrations in the ground that tells you something gigantic is moving. Like it must be absolutely huge. But to like you can feel you're timing out the steps that it's taking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if it's definitely some kind of quadruped. And it's definitely like humongous. But you can't see it other than like I know that you're a reptilian type character, so you don't have the scales on the back of your neck are like creeping up.
This thing must be absolutely massive.
And like you're looking into like I'm gonna say like everybody else is like Clovis is here looking at the Jeep tracks, and you guys see Zacna just kind of wander, like following something that you guys cannot see or even perceive. But Zacna, you are making it out. Like you could follow where this thing is, even though you cannot see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are you telling us?
Whatever, and I think I know what we're, and I think I've found something, or at least I'm picking up something. But whatever it is, it's absolutely massive.
How far?
Let's see, about how far?
It has not stopped moving. It's definitely a couple miles to the north, and seems like it's heading to the west. The tracks are heading to the east. Also, this is where you guys' communicators start like buzzing as the airship like sends you a detailed description of what they found to the east, and it is a gibbet camp. There are 2 vehicles there. They appear to have cages that hold some kind of animals. There are, and just like very utilitarian camp. It is also massively camoed. I know this picture doesn't show it very well, but like you guys, they can barely see it from above, and it's only because they're seeing it from above that you guys get to see it. Like the grass is so tall around it that if you guys didn't know where it was, you would be looking for.
Sorry, you cut out.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Sorry. If you guys were looking for this like normal, you guys would be looking for it forever.
Damn.
Like the grass around it, it's so like entrenched that it would be difficult. And I can give you guys their names. This is Copper. This is Mercury. This is Ox. And this is Boron.
I see what you did there.
Elements.
The rest of Ox's name is a Jin, by the way. In case you were
Yeah, I
wondering.
assume that they are all elements at this point.
But
Proper
that now you guys all have that information as well.
Should we send our information to the crew?
What, the information that about the sensing of something?
Yeah.
Question. The thing that he senses, if it's that big, should we be able to see it from where we are?
Oh yeah, most certainly.
So we can't see it though.
Absolutely not.
I'm throwing on that recon visor. And
I won't
asking...
even. Yeah, you don't even have to roll for this one. You cannot see anything through the recon visor. Oh no, you can see everything that you normally can, but where it should be, it's not there either. I will make a note. Like last night, he wasn't wearing a recon visor either. And you know he has access to it.
I'm debating casting C. But it really depends on if it's invisible. Because if it's like camouflage, then that's different. You said that... well, no, because that was a completely different creature. I was going to say the other creature had magic, but this is just totally not even there. Is it... I guess I can't really ask if it's a waste for me to try and cast C. I just need to do it.
Right.
So I'm going to cast C. Under the, I guess, see anything that's invisible function.
Lurid has made Adli confused.
Thank you,
Lurid.
Lurid.
Adli is already confused.
So it's extremely appropriate. Oh, I like that visor's message. I'm noting that.
That's a tough choice. That means that's 8 AP.
That costs 8 AP? Oh yeah, because double.
Because it's a tough choice, yeah.
Yeah, alright, so... Oh, and C is just one of your things. Alright.
Technically, I could have fucking used a scroll, I guess. But
No.
I don't think Kay would have known to do that.
Yeah, you made the roll, so yeah, you feel super drained all of a sudden. Like, you fall to, like you fall to a knee. And then, like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I put this thing's token on the screen already. It's there. That's how much of it you see.
I see what you're talking about, just barely.
Oh, yeah, I mean, Starless there, and Zacna would have told you if you would have asked him. It's right there. And, Adli, you know now that you can feel the rumblings too. It's right there. It's probably like 2 miles to the north of you, heading west, but it's there. Everything that you can see of it right now, you can see.
So it's less... Is it more of a camouflage than invisibility?
It's a natural state of it. Significantly more than it is invisibility.
Okay, so C didn't really do anything, but it is there. Shit.
I wonder if perhaps my spyglasses could help. The fact that I can see in infrared with it.
You did not see last night's creature in infrared. You had to take them off to see it.
on stream, okay, I'm gonna move myself up near the head so that, like, we get an idea of the thing. That's kind of the head.
I can move its token around if that helps.
I get it.
Oh, I see it.
Oh, I have to double check what confuse does.
It's very big.
Yeah, that is absolutely massive.
And
This is gonna
it's
be a
still in the
silly-
background.
This is gonna be a silly question. Can I try and take a picture of it?
Absolutely. Give me a 20-sider. I wouldn't ask for this based on its size, but I am gonna ask for it because of your condition, like because of what just happened.
Yep.
Like keeping your hand steady, make sure it's not shaking. Okay, yeah. Like Kay pulls it together, and you take a picture of it, and like it's exact. Like Adli and Zacna can both like guide where they think like it starts and where it ends. So yeah. And as you guys continue on, like throughout the day, are you guys gonna follow after it? Or you guys like Clovis? Are you gonna tell everybody about these Jeep tracks?
I didn't think they were very important.
Okay, cool. Clovis out.
They're just Jeep
I
tracks.
love that.
Someone's driving
They're
the car.
just Jeep tracks.
Mhm.
Like, they turned around and ran away, possibly, but this is, like, not important.
Someone out here four-wheeling.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like it would probably be a bad idea to get too close. We don't want to disturb this magnificently giant being.
All right, Zach,
But-
hit me with another 20-sider as you like to keep track of it. Like, so you guys, this will allow you guys to keep distance, but still follow it if you want to. I'm just like, 8 is a tough choice.
I do, in fact, want to poke it with a stick, but that's a bad idea.
It would have to be a really big stick before it even felt it.
Yeah.
I can lift a tree, it's fine.
All right, Zach, now
What
here's
tree?
your choice. Like, this thing is moving faster than you thought it was going to. Like, just based on it, it's not like running, it's not galloping or anything, but it is moving faster than you thought, even based on its size. But you can keep pace with it, but you guys won't be able to set up camp tonight, and therefore will not be able to ask the crew for help tomorrow. Tomorrow, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or you can keep up with it and set up camp, but it's a little bit further.
Sorry.
Damnable crinkles. So either stay on it and don't set up camp, or lose it by a bit and have to like relocate where it is tomorrow. But know exactly, but be able to like rest and ask for help if you need to.
Alright. So we could keep pace with it, but I don't think we'd be able to stop for the night. Otherwise, we can stop for the night and set up camp, but we're gonna have to take a bit to try to reacquire the creatures again.
I mean, it was hard enough to find it the first time.
I really want to try developing this picture, though.
Clovis, do you have a preference?
I don't imagine it would be that hard to find it. It's quite loud.
Okay, I guess we should stop.
Yeah.
Alright. So you stop and set up camp yet again. we'll go back into K's little like thing, and boop, you're not there. Goodbye. No, it's fine.
Goodbye forever.
Just grab Adli and just throw him out of the tent flap. Right. So you've been in the dark room, and like it's been. I don't know how long it took old films to like generate images, but it feels like it's taking forever for you, and it's just like, wait, I'm sorry, I know I just showed you that, but I don't think that we're staying true to the fiction. I don't think we'd stop. Zacna's impatient.
Oh.
I think we have to stay true to the fiction.
Story ruined.
Right? Ruined forever. No, it's fine.
Okay, you're impatient, but I'm tired.
Episode's over.
I'm so tired.
But it's his choice. It was his tough decision. So I think, and like you guys you can stop me with it. But I believe that like we would fictionally, I believe that Zacna would want to keep going.
But at the same time, he also understands that his teammates aren't as... that may not be able to keep up if he keeps going.
Oh, I am so all for this.
I feel like if we do stop, he's gonna be just like low-key annoyed with Kay being so weak and pitiful.
I mean, here's the question. Does Clovis, Adli, and Zacna keep going in case pitches their own tent?
Oh, Adli wouldn't leave Kay alone, though. Not if Kay's not feeling well. But I wanna go poke the creature.
You can't just poke the creature.
I wanna go say hi.
If we're all still good with the like camping, that's fine. That's fine. All right. So
I'm so tired. Like sitting here doing the like while it was developing, Kay probably nodded off a couple times.
this is what the creature looks like
Oh,
after it's been developed. Clovis, can you give me a 20-sider?
Oh, that's a friend.
Alright. Clovis, you hear gunshots. And not just like one silent one. You hear like active gunshots. Repeated.
In the direction.
Northwest.
And is that the same direction as the big guy?
Yeah. That's the direction the big guy was heading.
Oh no.
Kay is currently locked in their dark room, developing photos while this is happening.
Hey, do you need an AP shot? Yelling into the tent.
Probably already has done so.
I guess I could leave camp and go investigate.
Yeah, absolutely. Roll me another 20-sider.
Yep.
All right. 10. So tough choice. Your tough choice. You are caught getting they see you at the same time you see them, or you're a little bit slower getting there than you wanted to be to stay stealthy.
I'll go with the first option.
All right. So here you are. Big old space boar. But at the same time... Oh, what the hell is happening here? I keep clicking L when I mean to click K. So you see all 4 of these guys, like, weapons out. This big one right here, Ox, is like, he has what looks like a double barrel shotgun, and he's just like firing it, and every time the muzzle flashes, the creature becomes invisible for a moment. Like, whenever it's like being lit up by a muzzle flash or a flashlight, it's invisible. But whenever it's like you're in perfect darkness and it's just the starlight on it, then it is completely visible. And that is what you are seeing. And like the little guy over here, Mercury, just turns and like looks, and he sees you, and he's just like, "That's one of them Wonder Crew. You here for the hunt?" And he has like strapped to his back is an absolute gigantic crossbow. Not for you. For you, it's more or less a normal size crossbow, but for him, it's absolutely huge.
I really shouldn't join in. But you know.
And like, you see Boron, who's this guy right here, and he's just like, "Come on, you look tough."
I guess I'll.
Oh, go ahead.
I guess I'll walk up to what's the small guy's name?
Mercury's the small guy.
Walk up to Mercury and ask him why they're hunting it.
It's just like, and like the gunfire is continuing to go off, and this thing is like goring at Ox pretty hard. Like it's fighting back, but Ox is like hurting it as well. It's just like, we gotta increase production, and batteries aren't cheap. It's just like the Major General wants us to bring them down, so bringing them down. Don't you worry, we use every part of the animal. I know all about you and your people. Well, I don't know about you. Ah! As like he is like shot a grappling hook on it, and the board just waves its head, and it takes him off his feet, and he goes flying around.
I call it to.
She's like, he'll be fine.
Am I close to the camp?
You're a good distance away. Like you could use your communicator probably.
I'm gonna call into the other 3 and apprise them of the situation. And stand there, not join the fight.
Alright.
Has the picture developed by the time that he does this, or is it still developing?
It would have developed by the time if he had taken the second option. I'm gonna say for right now, it hasn't.
Cool.
But like, Adli and Zacna, you both get the information coming back, and you guys can disturb Kay, like, while they are in their dark room. Like, this will not like you already have the picture, but it will develop a little bit further. You know what I mean?
I'll find it later after the fact.
No, like they're gonna open the door, and you're gonna you'll have the picture, but you won't have the extra information that would come with the picture. Or you can wait until it fully develops. That's Kay's tough choice in this situation.
Oh boy.
Kay really wants to know, though. I trust you guys.
I like how Kay is saying this to Adli.
I trust you guys to make good decisions.
Alright. So,
Adli's just like, okay, Zacna, we go check this out?
Yeah.
So 1 second. Let me make sure. Alright. Just updating a token real quick, everybody. Don't worry.
Nobody panic.
I hate that I only have like 2 back as an option, not like back a layer as far as Roll20 goes. Alright. So here we are, back here again. Now Copper's driving a Jeep around.
Yeah, there's the Jeep.
I like the image of Clovis just standing there as absolute hell is going on in front of him.
Yeah, so like you guys come upon it, and what you see is like these 4 very matter-of-factly trying to take this creature down. Like this is a roll for like how well they're doing right now.
Ah,
They're
shit.
doing fucking great. Like yeah, 20 from me. Sorry, everybody. Yeah, they're doing great too. Like, everybody's rolling 20s. They have already like driven the Jeep around it, and they've taken it down like a fucking AT-AT. And like they are just, you see Ox is just standing near its head, getting ready. Just he's got the kill shot. He's ready for it. I'm not saying he's done it yet. I am saying that it's coming up.
Make good decisions.
I have a possibly very good, possibly very bad idea.
What's your idea?
Well, it involves a card, and grabbing that gun.
So Seth, I see that you played the snipe card. How are you staying in fiction with this one? Oh, is that Ox doing it? Or is that you shooting Ox? I think Seth is actually saying that Ox shot the
Yeah, Seth is for poaching.
Oh, okay. Sorry guys. This thing Seth says that this thing got shot in the head.
Yeah, did the loose lips go off?
I was trying to do it, but like then he got dragged into the sky. But he's giving you all the information. Like that's like they have like Mercury and like Boron were like they were just telling you everything basically. But yeah, they're gonna make magic out of these things. They're gonna make mana batteries out of them. And like they just see them as animals. And like they are just hunting. I'm not saying that is what's true. I'm just saying that is what is.
Seth didn't even give them a chance to try and stop it. Rude.
Very rude.
Like,
Yeah, so
that's kind of fucked up, bro.
once this thing dies, it stays visible. You can see the constellations on its back, which are just mirrors of the night sky above you right now.
Seth's like, it's only 4 damage. It was a headshot and they just got a 20. I feel like that was all it needed.
That was how I was reading it. Like I said that all they needed to do was do that finish off shot. All they needed was that finish off shot, and then like it was taken down. Because I was just lining it up, like you guys had a chance to stop it, but then Seth decided that, and he's like, bang, and like you see the boar close its eyes.
I, the human, am sad.
And like it falls to the ground. Clovis, can you give me a roll?
20.
Yes, please. Clovis, with a 12 and being like living your life with monster hunters, like this thing is down, but it's not dead. You know for a fact this thing's not dead. Like you can see it breathing. It's like very light breaths, but it's not done.
I was gonna say Adli's doing the walk forward, grab hair, tie into a hair tie. Like, what are you doing?
It just and like Copper like pulls the Jeep up. He's just like, I don't know how many times we have to say this. I don't know if you guys are like as a group slow, but we hunt creatures. We turn creatures into batteries. You have lights.
Can I ask them to explain the nature of these weird cosmic invisible animals?
And it's just like, yeah, Mercury likes you. And Mercury's really chatty. Mercury like heads up and he's just like, yeah, you see, these things, they're out during the day, but they're like light as a feather. Like, whenever the starlight's not on them, they're barely even here. It's ridiculous. Like, he's just like, hold on. And he reaches into his back pocket, like, not back pocket, but, like a pouch that he's holding. Let it load. Man, Vol20, you're really just like killing the mood.
Load faster.
And he pulls out this little guy.
Oh, it's a friend.
And he's just like, see? Like right now, and it's squirming, and it's like kicking out at him, but he's holding it by one leg. And he's like, right now, you can see it. Starlight. And then he like pulls out like a flashlight and like shines it over it. And whenever the light even remotely touches it, the whole thing goes invisible. It's just like, when it's invisible, and he just starts swinging it over his head. It's like almost weightless. They don't leave tracks during the day. Fascinating. But they make real good mana batteries once you grind them down. And he like opens his pouch and dumps it back in and then seals the pouch.
So they make batteries out of them. Are they edible?
Oh yeah, I mean you can eat them. They taste kind of like tingling, but yeah, you can eat them. Like we have before, like, but like I mean, like we can just drink the batteries, so we do.
That sounds disgusting.
You can drink the batteries?
Yeah, like that's what we eat. What do you eat?
Mushrooms.
Whatever.
Oh, me too. I eat whatever. Whatever tastes like a battery.
They eat magic.
He's like, you guys should come to Gibbet. It's great.
What? How many of them do you need for a battery?
Oh, just what? This little guy, and he pats the pouch. He's like, this little guy can hold so much energy. Like about a battery just in him. Or her. I don't bother to check anymore. Because we're going to grind them up and turn them into a battery.
You have to kill all of them?
Not all of them. Are you crazy? That's a lot of them. And it really depends on, like, production. Right now, it's just like, we're out here gathering as much as we can. As you see in the background, Ox is tying the legs up, like really just cinching them. He's got, like, click, click, click. What is it called? You use them on, like, your trucks to tie down a flatbed.
Wench?
It's like a belt wench situation. Yeah, ratchet straps. Thanks,
There
Soraka.
you go.
100% using that, and like its legs are moving. Clovis, you are still 100% aware that this thing is not dead.
Adli is gonna kind of walk. I want to walk along it towards the back where the straps are, and just be like,
Yeah, if you go walking towards those straps, Copper is gonna point his gun at you. It's like, no, not you again. Not you again. Back. I don't trust you.
Adli's just going to stop and look at them, the stars glowing on the side of their face.
It's just like, you guys are weird. You want the batteries, but you don't want to do the work. That's fine. You don't have to do the work. We'll do the work. But, and it's like you hit, like, he does the whole, like, bolt action. And he's just like, but we're doing the work. Kay, you can be out of the dark room now if you would like. It'd be on your way, but you're not going to be here.
What did I learn?
Oh, you want to do that studying as well?
I stayed for it to finish for a reason.
All right, give me that 20-sider.
Lord. Jesus fuck.
Kill
No.
Are you waiting for me to tell you what's going on, or are you waiting to change it? Because I'm waiting
I'm fucking changing it if
Yeah.
it will let me.
I wasn't fooled.
Let's see if it'll play. No.
Sure.
I'm gonna regret using my triumph there, but fuck.
Here is the information that you gleaned from it. It is, firstly, a natural creature. This is the state of these creatures. This whole like plane is magical. Like once if somebody puts a recon visor on and looks at its dead body or looks at the body while it's visible, it is orange. 100%. It is from this world. They are like native to this place, and you can tell that it eats fireflies. Like that is its diet. They travel anywhere between. They are very. Let me move you guys to the map. They are localized to these this plains. Nowhere else in the world can or do these things exist. You know that if you move it out of this location, that you are literally like killing it. If you move it out, or if anybody forcibly moves it out, they will fade away. Like that is the taboo. Like nobody lives here. Nobody hurts these creatures. It is a silent agreement between all the cultures that live on this side. And these guys are breaking that taboo. The folks from Gibbet are doing the bad thing.
They're doing the bad, and
They are considered not holy. Holy's the wrong word, because nobody worships them.
sacred, maybe?
Sacred in the sense that not because you worship it like a god, but because like the Grand Canyon. Like nobody's gonna demolish the Grand Canyon.
Okay. I guess I doubt I would be able to learn anything like this, but like reproductive cycle.
That stuff you don't know.
Okay, figures.
I don't know if you took a picture of its bollocks.
Revered is also a good word, Ro. Thank you.
So are we just like, this thing is still alive?
I think only Clovis right now knows that it's still alive.
Yeah, I'll whisper it to you too.
You'll whisper it to me? Okay.
Although-
If Adli got that information, then they turned and they'd walk away from Copper, and then they'd walk up to the front of the creature and lay their head near its ear, And
If you try to get closer to it after Copper pulls that gun on you, he's either gonna shoot or Borum's gonna shoot. Like, neither one of them are gonna let you near the thing. They do not trust you. Very specifically you, because you attacked them already.
I'll try and talk them down. Let them pass.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a 20 side. What are you gonna say to him? Just let him pass? Is that a threat, or is it like a...
No, we just need to do some what do you call it?
I do want to, actually I should have said, I want
Some
to
research.
whisper back to Clovis. Should we kill it or should we let it go?
I don't know about you, but I don't think I can heal it.
Oh, I fucking can.
I can actually. But because I don't think Kay is here.
Oh,
Kay will be there shortly. It's gonna depend on this roll that Clovis makes.
Okay.
I'll make it.
I'm gonna do something reckless, possibly.
Alright. So with the 10, your tough choice is
Oh, hang on.
okay.
Just give me a moment to bring up streamloots, because I have yet to,
If you'd like me to, I can raise it by 1. I already have
I
it up.
did it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Baby Bird doesn't work in this situation, right?
Damn it.
Baby Bird is for when the crew make rolls.
I got it.
Boop. Alright. So yeah, it becomes a success. And I'm still gonna give you a choice. It's just not a tough choice. Like, there's not like a bad outcome. Clovis, you can like talk them down, absolutely. Like, and they'll let Adli get closer to it. Or while you're talking and like they haven't made a decision yet, you can see Kay coming up like the side here. Like Kay will appear over here. And you guys are going to be able to do something else. And Kay, and like if you take the second option, Kay will have communicated through the communicators everything that they learned.
These are sacred.
Mm.
Well, revered.
Revered?
Revered.
I don't know. Yeah.
Adli cares about them anyway, because big star creature.
I'm gonna go with the first option.
Alright.
So I'm not here yet.
You will be there quite soon. Alright. Adli, you can get... I'm going to move this thing down further to the ground so that Adli can be up near its mouth. They do still... Like, Copper has not taken his gun off of Adli, for the record. I just need you to know that you're in a dangerous situation.
Yup.
Zacna's probably got his death hand
Oh,
ready.
Zach, are you pointing your gun at him?
No, he's
Okay.
He's
got
about to quick draw.
and he's got it ready, but not aimed at anyone. It's like he's got it pointed down and kept concealed in his sleeve.
Roll me a 20-sider to see how well concealed that is. Because you guys got,
Oh, it's very concealed.
Oh, absolutely. Hold that 20 for a second. Just keep it in mind. So, Zacna, you're watching Copper, and over the comms, like, I'm gonna say, like, the bone ear situation comm, you know what I'm talking about? So nobody else hears it. Like, you can hear Kay telling everybody about the fact that these are sacred animals and that they are poachers. Like, you 100% know that they are poachers. And you see, for a second, Copper is about, like, whether or not Adli does anything, he's about to pull that trigger. Like, it doesn't matter if Adli does anything super innocuous or whatever. Like, you know that no matter what Adli rolls next, he's gonna shoot Adli.
So it's either I draw on him.
Yeah, you can draw on him right now, or like I'll give you that 20 to hit him right now, or I'll give you the 20 to after he shoots at Adli. You can take either one, but just so you know, when Adli goes, I'm making a roll. We don't know what my roll is going to be. If I roll a failure, then Adli dodged anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you right now can make a decisive action.
Oh, believe me, he's taking that action since he knows these are poachers. Blam!
Absolutely. So like Copper is like
Don't mind that. That's just an AP shot.
I love that, Sept. So, Han Solo shot first.
So like you catch like how's it look? I will tell you right now. You can either wound him or kill him. That's up to you.
I'm going for wound.
All right, where'd you shoot him?
And his shoulder on the trigger side.
All right, yeah,
aiming to disable.
his gun goes flying and he like falls backwards out of the Jeep, basically right at Kay's feet.
Nice.
Adli, what do you got? Like, so the other three turn and look at Zacna. So you have free range. What were you gonna do right now?
I am going to. Hopefully, this comes up.
I see the magical transformation. Yep.
So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pay 3 AP for Oblation, which the creature instantly recovers 6 hit points and wakes up if they are unconscious.
Absolutely.
I am going to reach out. The stars and dark sky on their face completely take over their body, and they immediately go up in light like a white dwarf star, and then they collapse into a black hole with a torso on top and really dark claw-like long thin-armed, raggedy-fingered dark hands underneath, and a corona of plasma light, and they are just going to touch this creature, and I would say a light akin to the stars on its body spread throughout, and since magical transformation also allows me to use an upscale version of this move, I am going to ask, if I pay the 3 AP, can I actually heal it for 12 instead of 6?
Absolutely.
Heck yeah.
Okay. And it instantly wakes up, and Adli is going to back up and look at the others and in 4 different voices say, "What you're doing is illegal here."
And it's just like, that's a fun thing to say because like there's no laws particularly. It's just like this is more like a taboo that they're doing. And I think Ox says that it's just like it's not really against the law, more as it's just a bit taboo. And you see Boren like put his scouter thing down, very Dragon Ball Z scouter on him. And he looks at you see him like scan everybody. When he goes over Clovis, not that big. When he goes over Zacna, not that big. His reaction when he hits Adli or Kay is just like, whoa, look at these! And like you see him pull out one of the capture things that Kay has.
Uh-huh.
And it's just like, well, a little bit more work's not that bad. And he fires at Kay.
I'm assuming I can't. I'm assuming I can't go because I just did.
You just went, so.
Okay.
I was gonna say who was doing that again.
This is Boren, this guy right here.
I was gonna say
Why am I black?
At some point in this, Kay would have, sparked up to you so that they would have the ability to use their electrical abilities.
Oh yeah, I just think all of this just happened rapidly. So like,
I
That
Oh.
would have been an instinct, I would hope. You can say it's not, but it's like, because in order to use the shield reaction, the electrical field has to be up.
oh yeah, you guys' transformations have to be like a said you did them thing.
I was going to, but everyone was talking.
All happens so quick. It's cool. You'll be fine. What? And Clovis, what were you saying?
I was gonna say trying to use intercept, but
Oh yeah, intercept, 100%. Intercept is the reaction thing for sure. Hit me with that 20-sider. Protect
Lord.
the paper lady. Guy.
Man.
Person.
Creature.
Paper person.
Man, person,
I gotta
creature.
just keep saying guy. Alright, so 10. Alright, so tough choice. Alright, so.
No.
Alright.
Mechanics. Raise a roll by 1.
Yeah. Oh. I see cover fire. I don't know how the corn shooting out of the business card works. Alright. So, the way that I'm gonna interpret that one for you, Toast, is Clovis, yeah, you get in the way to intercept this shot, and like, how are you blocking it? Like, what position are you holding?
do I have to block it, or can I stop him before he deploys his little thingy?
I think you could, yeah, I think with the additive cover fire, you can, most certainly stop him and hurt him for one.
Good. I was gonna say I was gonna plant my boot in his face.
Oh, just like a,
Oof, that's gotta hurt.
just
Just
Sparta
kick
kick him.
Yeah.
Alright, for sure. Kay, your magical, like, transformation goes off right now. You're
It's not,
solid.
again, it's not the full transformation, because I would have to use more electrical abilities before I actually do that.
Oh, yeah, okay. Then yeah. So now you're good to go. You have Copper at your feet. He's not dead. He's just, like, wounded. You do know that he has other weapons on him other than that rifle as he was reaching for him last night.
So he's touching metal?
Oh, no, he's on the ground. Like, I mean, he's wrapped in null metal. Like, they wear null metal, which is absorbs magic.
Does
the
it
most part.
absorb electricity?
I'm gonna say, based on how you've said K sees, you know that there is nothing that conducts magic down there.
Great.
Like, so just so you don't even waste your abilities, looking down, you see that this guy is. You cannot target him with your spells. You could hit him with incidental damage, and like if you set the grass on fire with magic, the fire would hurt him. You obviously you know what I mean.
Yeah. Are they all dressed like this, or is it specifically Copper?
All 4 of these guys are dressed in such a way that magic is incredibly difficult to stick to them. They are not completely immune, because like I said, like if you had a barrier that like burnt anything that walked through it, they would still get burnt because their fleshy bits would have to go through as well. It's like, it's not a shield, it's just a covering.
Shit, give me a second. I'm mostly magical.
You got a quill?
I do have a quill. I don't know if you're talking about the one that I bought or the one that I don't actually carry, because
Oh, you don't carry the sword?
you said it didn't do anything weird, so I was just
Nah,
like,
it's
Kay,
just a sword.
yeah, Kay has scissors.
Oh, do you have scissors?
I do have scissors.
And like, you're not sure that he's gonna go for something, but like you are aware that he has other weapons. That's I wasn't saying he was reaching right now. Like,
okay.
Zacna put him down. Like, he's down, but I just want to, like, if at later point he springs up, I don't want anybody like, but he was down.
Okay.
We
Lord.
have like 3 other people here up, right?
Yes, you have Mercury. Well, Boron's not like up anymore. He's like tumbling backwards from getting kicked in the face by a giant.
He got a boot to the head.
You would put me up against people that are like my hella weakness.
To be fair, I didn't know if you guys were going to be fighting the magic creatures, which are your hella strength.
That's fair.
Stars. They're stars. Why would I fight them?
If this didn't go this way, it could have gone another way, is all I'm gonna say.
That's fair.
But yeah, I mean, you could either threaten, like,
Is Copper the leader?
this won't take your turn, but you can give me a 20-sided and see if you figured out who the leader is. Oh, no. Kay couldn't give me that 20-sided. It'd have to be one of the other 3 that have been here. And this is...
I feel like Zacna is probably the most likely person to have been able to read that situation.
Yeah.
Alright. We're a little in the salad. What we got? You can definitely still try magic. It's just like... Just keep in mind, incidental instead of targeted.
Kay doesn't like the idea of killing people, which makes this even harder. Alan.
Just
They're
bluff.
bad guys!
You just bluff. You just put the scissors to his knife. Put him in a headlock. Just keep him there.
Zacna, you have no idea who the leader is. It's like, you know what? No. Zacna, you are pretty convinced that Mercury is the leader of this group.
I could see it.
Okay. So, command to nature. We're around a lot of grass, right?
Yeah?
Cool. Can I control it to, like, tangle people up?
Yeah, you certainly can try. Hit me with it.
Fuck!
Oof!
Nice.
Oof, 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 oof.
There's my luck!
What did you just roll?
That one is just nasty.
Why?
Yeah, K rolled a 1 trying to command nature.
I was trying to... Command nature is specifically plants. It's got nothing to do with, like, animals.
Oh yeah, 100%. But I know what's in this grass.
Oh, no.
Did I move this token?
I have... In case y'all were wondering, like, how we kept getting all these 20s,
There
this
you
is
go.
why.
Okay, but I hope I get around to doing something cool while I'm still a black hole.
Oh yeah, I'll get you there real quick. All right, so, flying, like, all the grass in the area starts moving, like, ridiculously so, and like it starts whipping around like there's some incredibly strong wind, and it starts reaching up and grasping for everybody, but it's just like having a really hard time like getting a hold of it. But then Adli, you see it first. Dozens of fireflies are flying out of this these bushes, and here's an enemy that you might be more comfortable with, Kay. They are shooting random spells everywhere. Like,
Oh boy.
and like they, like, some of them are combusting, some of them are like arcing lightning between the multiple ones of them, and some of them are just like straight up firing laser beams out of them. Like the magic everywhere is going insane. And this is for a 1. I need all of you to, because of that 1, I need everybody to roll me a 20 side. And I'm going to roll for the 4 of them. Alright, so Clovis manages to dodge. Kay manages to dodge. Adli manages to dodge. What you got, Zacna? Alright, Zacna has a tough choice. Zacna, your tough choice right now is you can, like, you see one of the, like, the lightning bolts from these fireflies, like, arcing at you. You can dodge it, or you can stand there and, like, take the brunt of it, and then you have a clean shot. You don't even have to roll the attack, and you can shoot, either Mercury or Ox with, like, your normal gun.
quarry, I rolled a 10. And I'm going to take the hit.
All right. So you feel the
Nobody panic. That was just the other people dodging.
yeah. So three of them. You see, the first one is Copper. He dodged. The second one is Mercury. So who were you shooting, Zacna?
I'm shooting Mercury right in the face.
So Mercury takes the shot to the face, and you see like his lens break open, it did the like bullet stopped by a bulletproof glass situation, but then like the bullet falls out, and just then you see the lightning hit you and then arc off of you and it does 4 damage to you, but then goes right into his eye lens and just fries him, and you just see him just like getting electrocuted and then falls to the ground just twitching.
I was gonna have Adli use the snipe as a like overcharge to Zacna's shot.
Oh, he's done. Like Mercury's done.
Oh no, that's what the sniped was Adli trying to overcharge Zacna's shot.
Absolutely. So yeah, so his head just clean fucking just goes right off. Just plump. You just see him like him just pop. Unless we don't want to get that graphic. He can No, I think he's dead.
Non-lethal.
Oh, I would
Like
say
he's
non-lethal too, right up until that I knew that snipe was
I'm
overcharging that shot.
I'm sorry.
It's just like you didn't know the kick that it was gonna give. And and Boron just like turns and starts firing at Zacna. The 17 was Boron's. And then the last one, the mixed success, was Adli. Ox is gonna charge at you, and just dive and try to grab you, and he's got something on his hands. You don't know what they are exactly, but he's coming for you.
I have a funny idea of how to use this card.
Neither one of these two are going to be commoners or minions. What was your plan?
Oh, okay.
You could get rid of Copper with that.
Well, so what I was going to do was, since I have big, massive claw hands right now coming out of Black Hole, I was just going to sweep one of them and toss one of them across the plains, Team Rocket blasting off again style.
Ryan, you could say, are these tendrily? Are they like shadow movement situation? Can you have one claw?
Oh no, they're like two arms that are extremely thin with very long, jagged fingers. It's almost like someone just took a pen and scraped black onto the background of the world.
Let me give you this one. And tell me if it's cool with you, and you can shoot it down. That's fine. Kay rolled that 1.
A beautiful one.
It was a beautiful one. And I know, you know how I said that Copper has more weapons on him. Mm-hmm. You can see, Adli, you see Copper's going for a knife. He's reaching for and this knife looks like half syringe, half knife. And he's standing up behind Kay as Kay's trying to get their magic under control and dodge all of this magic in the air from the fireflies. And then he's about to stab it. You can use that certain set of skills to get rid of the Copper for sure. You can do exactly what you just said to Copper and save Kay from it.
Yeah, what's that you got there? A knife? No. Yeet.
Alright, yeah, sure. So he goes flying into the sky. I'm gonna roll. This is just a fun attack.
I know this is coming.
Oh no, this isn't for you. This is to see if. Oh yeah, he got hit by so much magic on his way up.
Oh shit.
He gets thrown through the cloud of butterflies, and you see him get polymorphed a couple of times.
I forgot about those. Of course, Adli would forget about the ridiculously magical butterflies.
I have to assume that when you grabbed him, like, you clawed through his clothes, so now he's susceptible to the magic. And,
yeah,
like,
probably cut through some of his clothes.
He just keeps on changing form and then, like, bursts into light in the sky, and he is gone. He's probably dead, but he's also probably not whatever he was underneath there anymore, so it's probably okay.
If Adli wasn't in this form right now, they'd care more.
Alright, so, yeah, awesome. So, Clovis, Adli jumped away, and, like, when Ox was charging at them, so, like, you're the next one right there. Like, so he's coming, and he has, like, weird gauntlets on. And he's trying to grapple you, but he's kind of falling off balance. So he doesn't get an attack roll, but you get to do something to him. If you roll low, his attack will succeed, but...
I guess killing's on the table now. So
seems like it.
I'll swipe at him with my sabers.
Oh yeah, give me that roll. 12 does it. Like, he comes in and he, like, goes to hit you, and you just... How do you, like, what's it look like when you dodge out of your way and cut? It's not enough to kill him, but it does hurt him.
I guess he's not as big as me, so just a simple step away and draw and slash. Nothing too fancy.
Absolutely. So yeah, you cut through him, and, like, everyone, his skin is exposed underneath as well. And, like, he goes, like, past you, and, like, what he was trying to do was, like, clap his hands on you, and he claps both hands together, and you guys all see an explosion of green light. None of you are close enough to him, but if you would have been, he would have been draining AP out of... That is what...
This might be cool, because my magical form just dropped. He does that, and it knocks Adli out of their magical form, just narratively, I guess.
Oh yeah, like a shockwave?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. So...
If you want to throw something on top of that, I'm game, but...
No, that works perfectly fine for me. Like, so he slams his hands together, and, like, a vertical sonic boom goes flying, and, like, you see it hit the truck and do absolutely nothing, but you see it, like, take out all of the butterflies on the way, you know what I mean? Like, so these guys here... Oh. Sorry, we'll move the truck so that we can see it. Mercury's dead!
Oh, no.
Mercury's in retrograde.
No, that's the other guy I tossed.
Okay, poor Copper. So yeah. What do we got? Starting over, you guys can go whichever order you want.
You know, I just realized I'm probably in position to sneak attack.
Yeah, I mean, you can hit Ox from behind if you wanted to, for sure.
Yeah.
This would still be a roll to make sure that you can get up to him to do it. How you you just stabbing him? You shooting him? What's the play?
I think I'm gonna go for... Actually, before that, I'm gonna go for Fiery Avenger.
Okay, so... What's that look like? Just describe Fiery Avenger for everybody.
So, as Zacna utters rage forth flames of justice, he draws his blade, and the saber, rather than having a blade of metal, has turned into a pillar of light.
Hey, just real quick, everybody. Warhawk's
Yeah, I
gone.
was gonna say.
Adli was hoping that he would do that.
Oh,
That
he's
was the
still
whole point of
there,
healing him.
ish. He's their
Oh,
itch.
that's right. Oh, the light.
Turn it invisible!
Nice.
Well, now it can step on us.
Well, I
Or it
can't
can
cut
get
it
away.
free, so.
Alright.
And so now he's going to go right for the... Actually, to jump off the truck, because I believe he's got the ability when he's close enough, and deliver a cleaving strike.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, here we go!
I'm not sure how sneak attack that one is for the record.
It's not sneak attack.
Okay.
I was just going basic.
So, with an 8, here's your tough choice. You were hit with that lightning for 4 damage for the record. I don't know if I said that out.
Yeah, I got it.
Alright. So, yeah, you can go in and you can get the nice strike on him. Oh, made it a 20.
Can I help?
Yeah, how's that look? Like, so what's about to happen is that it was gonna make it a tough choice. Is he was gonna go, and the tough choice I was gonna give him is he could hit Ox, but it wouldn't kill him, and Ox would get him in a bear hug, and like be squeezing that, like damaging him both AP and HP after he got the hit. Or his other choice was, when he makes the attack, Boram shoots him.
So I think I would go for, oh god. All right. Bear hug time. Adli, except if Adli sees him going for the bear hug, Adli is going to jump, grab both of his hands in theirs, and Adli is extremely strong for their size, and just yank him down enough that he can't get to Zacna. So Zacna can get the shot, but I'll take whatever you're throwing at me.
No, you made it a 20, so it's perfectly fine. Zacna, Ox's arms are currently being held down. What's it look like when you kill him?
Well, basically, just Zacna leaps off the truck, flipping into and spinning, so that way the blade just kind of buzzsaws through him.
Absolutely.
Split.
We're Ninja Gaiden this shit.
Yep.
Alright, for sure, yeah, he's straight up bisected.
Oh, ew. Oh, ew.
Yeah, you're holding both of his arms down, and just like Zacna cuts him completely in half and lands on the other side, hold like light
You're
sword.
just covered in
as you
blood.
Just covered in blood, like pull this guy apart. And it's like, ew, ew, ew.
Adli just like, I wasn't gonna sign up for that, but okay.
You see Boram, like Clovis and Kay, both of you are in the situation to see it. You see Boram like pull up like this crazy looking gauntlet, and he just like slams a mana battery into it, and it's like charging up. And Kay, this is a spell. This is 100% a spell, and you know it's a spell, and it's a spell that reminds you of the time that you were a pony.
What the fuck?
Like, he turns and you see, Clovis, you don't see it, but you recognize a weapon and he's pointing it right at Zacna. And written in text above it, okay, specifically for you, because you've seen this spell before, you see power word death.
Oh.
And like, just a bunch of black magic forming right on the palm of this gauntlet as he's about to fire this at Zacna. I will give you both an opportunity to try to stop it.
I'm gonna attempt to cast no.
All right. And Clovis, what would you do in this situation?
I use intercept and lob his head off.
Oh, for sure. We can give that one a shot. It's going to be trickier because he's a straight up boss. But yeah, so Kay, make me that roll, and then Clovis, make me that roll.
These things aren't gruesome enough.
Hold on, what's a 2 for no? The spell takes effect normally.
Kay, why you gotta be so mean to me?
2 is the spell takes effect normally. One, just so people don't change it,
Oh,
you
Starless did pitch
accidentally amplified the spell.
See that? I don't see
That
what
was
could
good.
possibly go wrong with that. But re-roll for that one, Caustic. Starless
Alright.
is giving you a re-roll. Pinch hitter.
9 is the spell misses and hits another nearby creature or target.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. Alright, let's figure out what Clovis got. Scott, you gonna try to intercept and cut its head off?
Yep.
Alright, go for that. Give me a 20. Alright, so you can intercept it. You do. How does intercept read? Like,
Let me see.
intercept. If a nearby NPC is about to attack someone, rush in and intercept. You must say that you are doing it. Oh, sorry. When the NPC makes their attack on you instead. Oof, okay. So yeah, when you succeeded, like, you go in and you cut at him, and like, you do expose his neck, but like, man, this guy has much better armor than the other ones are. Like, you cut through the outside leather of it, and then you just hit a chain coif, and then like, right at you, he fires his spell, Power Word Death.
I've had
Alright.
worse.
What?
Alright, here we go. So he got a 7, so this is a tough choice. My 7s don't count for bingos. Just for the record.
Dang
So
it.
he has a tough choice. He can... Clovis, I'll give you this tough choice. This is for you. You can take the damage. It's going to hit you for 12. You will be
Just-
put to 0.
Yep.
Or you can dodge this and we will roll 1d5. I'll roll 1d5 and that's who we hit. No, 6, because there's 4 of you and 2 other targets. There's him and there's the boar.
I mean, can I be resurrected if I?
0
eat it?
doesn't mean dead, but 0
Oh, okay.
means hurt.
I'll take it then.
All right. So Clovis, you step in front of Zacna and you just eat that Power Word Death, and you guys see it. It fires like a beam of negative energy straight through Clovis, and you watch Clovis's skin go from like the flesh color that it is to just pale as white. He looks like he's been dead for days as he collapses to the ground.
Holy shit.
Is the thing, since he slammed a magic mana battery in that thing, is the thing that he is wearing non-magical? Because we can touch the mana batteries.
I have an idea. Give me 1 second.
But didn't you already go?
It's true. Oh, nice.
Oh, yes!
So yeah, like it goes off, and then like a second later he goes to eject it, and like he squeezes his palm shut, and you hear like the release sound, but then you look and you see that part of Clovis's saber is stuck in the release, and he's just like trying to eject it as fast as he can, and he's not working, and he's just like looking around trying to rip the gauntlet off, and it just explodes as this ball of black energy, and just like he just goes from standing and he collapses right next to Clovis, dead.
I really wanted to portal him up into the sky.
Oh, that would have been funny. More Team
That's what I
Rocket.
wanted to do.
More Team Rocket.
Like, straight up, like, put a portal under his feet and then put a portal really high in the air far away from us.
Yeah, we can say that happened for sure. And then like, wait, how much AP do you have left?
It's cards, that's what I was
okay.
thinking.
Do I have a turn now?
I'm
Because technically my one thing was actually a card to help Zacna.
Yeah, for sure.
My one thing was us countering that guy, and that was the same as with Clovis, so I don't know. I mean...
I'm going...
You might want
Adli
to
is
heal
going
Clovis.
to... Yeah, I was going to say, I was going to drop the dude in front of me and turn and run and basically baseball slide next to Clovis and I'm actually just gonna do 5 AP, and with Oblation, I can actually transfer my life force, my hit points, to him. So I will give him 5 of my hit points.
Is that the one that heals everyone?
No, Oblation only heals one target.
Okay.
So
It
Clovis,
heals a
yeah.
target of your choice. Also, he does instantly wake up. That's
Yeah.
the other good thing about Oblation.
So Clovis, like, you go from just being like completely out and to just like suddenly awake, like just springing straight up. Clovis is also a little bit purple right now,
Interesting.
temporary, but
Wait.
he's a little bit purple.
What? Why are you purple?
You gave him your HP.
Oh, that's right. Oh yeah. At
You're
least
purple.
you're not. At least you don't have star freckles.
I mean, it'd be pretty cool, to be honest. I mean, if we're not portaling him and he's just blowing up right beside us.
Oh, it's very contained blowing.
Okay. I just didn't want to harm us further with the explosion.
No, I wasn't gonna like do that.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, his body, like he is a corpse. So you have him as a corpse. Mercury has a corpse with a bullet wound in his head, dead, and like not only a bullet wound, but then like a bunch of lightning fried him. And you have 2 parts of Ox's corpse, and Copper is landing right about now. In the distance, Zacna can hear a slight thud.
I guess then for these fireflies, can I try using Gale to get them to go away?
Yeah, I mean, as long as you stay away from them, they don't seem to be active.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and I will tell you, I will give you that warning. If you use Gale, like, you will disturb all the rest of these fireflies.
Oh, that's fair. I was just trying to shuffle them away from us.
But, so you guys got the Jeep here. Clovis and Zacna, can you both roll me a 20-sider?
Okay.
Alright. Not great.
They both rolled 5s.
Did you both roll 5s? Jesus, that's sick as shit. Okay.
Oh.
Is our friend visible now that the sword...
Zacna never turned the sword off yet.
Yeah, I will sheath the blade.
That was what the 5 was going to be for. Not that you failed sheathing it, but if you see the creature, and it is leaving, like in the distance, you can start like you're too close to the fireflies, and it's not showing like it's too bright. But and the steps are very quiet. I'm shrinking him right now, so give me a second. He's not small, he's just going to be in the distance. It's an optical illusion.
Adli's just sitting there like, I'm good luck, friendo.
You do.
Please be
It does-
okay.
It does turn back around, and Kay and Adli, well, you two roll me a 20-sided for this part.
Oh boy, okay. Can I please go to the right page? I have too many windows. I am
Alright.
rolling a lot of 18s.
So yeah, you two, Adli, it's Adli that feels it more than Kay. Like, I'm trying to experiment with like rolls that you guys would both make, figuring out how you guys would figure something out, and like we would figure this one out because of the way that Adli would do it instead of the way that Kay would do it. Adli, you feel like you can hear it and understand it the way that like you do, like telepathy, like with your animal forms to other people. That's how you understand what's being said here. And like said is going a little bit far, and it's definitely more just like you feel it. That like an incredible sense of gratitude.
Aw, friendo.
I'm just imagining Adli sitting there on the ground next to a Clovis that just got brought back from 0 HP, covered in blood, smiling out into the distance.
So,
Just lying
and
there like a corpse.
Meanwhile, Kay has just had a really bad day.
But yeah, so you guys are next to this Jeep, and like, we're just gonna like, because this is, let's face it, this is the end of the game.
We're gonna steal this Jeep.
It's like, A, do you want to steal the Jeep?
We should at the very least like bury what's left of them, I guess.
Yeah, if you guys want to.
We should also.
I wanna bag their I wanna bag their anti-magic gear. Actually, is one thing I do want to do.
Can we?
To get the anti-magic gear off them, you have to skin them.
What?
You have to skin them if you want their gear.
That's horrifying. So they're naturally
Hey,
anti-magic.
Clovis, you're good at animals.
I think I'm more of a corpse right now.
You're alive. You're awake. You're okay. You have 5 hit points.
Kay, while trying to ignore the horror that is occurring over there, is just kind of looking through their shit.
I don't know if you guys are skinning them, because, like, let me be very clear. Skinning these people is
Not
no
okay.
better than eating flamingos.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna be so clear on this one.
That's not the.
that's.
What about
I'm not okay with this. Like, please don't.
I'm sorry. The comment to Clovis was a bad joke, and I'm autistic and don't know humor.
No. The Death Gauntlet. I'm guessing that's fused to the skin too, because that's kind of badass. I'd look at Death Gauntlet.
You want to try to get it off him without the other people seeing you got it?
I mean, is it fused to him like his armor?
You would whip some skin off with it.
You're gonna deglove this man.
Is it still working?
I ain't. Roll me a 20-sider. Yeah, like you rip this off. You actually see that this is an additional thing. Like he has his normal gauntlet underneath it. That is like that's fused to his skin, but this is an additional accessory. So yeah, you get this thing, and it's in rough shape right now. But you probably could take it back and get it fixed up. So by the engineers.
Yeah, I can ask Leo in it. Leo in
The
engineering.
shockwave gauntlets.
But it runs off
those-
of the batteries.
Exactly. To use it, you would have to like have a battery. I will send you a battery, like one that will give you this. I'll explain the rules to this because the death one is not the only spell that it can fire.
Nice.
Can I look to see if they have any notes or anything?
Yeah, give me a 20-sider.
I mean, I was just.
There it
gonna...
is! There's my fucking luck. All those 20s were just to draw us into a false sense of security.
So, with the 2, like you search through their stuff, and it's not a 2's not gonna hurt you. A 2's just you're not gonna get a little bit extra, is all.
Yeah, that's fine.
You see that like one of the fireballs did happen to hit the Jeep, and is starting to like the inside of it is burning out. So like their maps and their documents are lost to that fire. You can put it out if you want to keep the Jeep. I don't know if you guys want to or not, or just scrap it. Everybody heals for 2 HP and 2 AP, and gets a shield for 2. Because we rolled a lot of 2s.
I'm pretty sure I rolled all the 2s.
But you do see you do know that the information that you can gather is the fact that this is the team that comes from that camp back there. The camp that was found. And you guys can go back and do whatever you want to that camp. That's up to you whether you want to. Like do you guys end the game by returning quickly to the Silver Thimble, or do you want to go deal with that camp first?
Are there more people at that camp, I assume?
We are not sure.
Well, Kay, you told me to fudge the evidence, so should we hide the bodies and drive the car somewhere people aren't going to find them?
We need evidence to prove that they're doing this so that we're not the only ones that are aware. And I don't know the best way to get that other than perhaps the camp.
What about the creature that the one guy had in his pouch?
Is it still
Very
there?
glad you mentioned that, Zacna. You go and you open up Mercury's pouch, and like a little creature does pop out of it, and just like, where did he go? There he is.
Oh, did you get a friend?
You guys, you cannot. Kay knows this, so that we don't have this horribly sad thing. If they leave these planes, they die.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to let it free.
I mean, it can still be your friend. You just come visit it.
It's like Zacna, you put it when you open the bag, it hops onto the roof of the car, and like it starts like dancing on top of it, and then hops off of it, and like it hisses at the metal.
I wonder, do they understand us speaking? Because I would
No, they are just animals.
I want to take a picture.
For sure. Like we can say you can take the picture. I'm not gonna make you roll a 20-sided for this one. You got that picture.
Okay.
And I was gonna investigate Ox's shockwave gauntlets as well.
Those are fused to his hand. They are
Yeah, I'm not
AP.
gonna
They're
turn
the AP stealing gauntlets that Lithium had. Like they are a little circle of syringes, and they basically, and in the center is like tiny blenders, and like just chop it up, and then like you see they go back into a now completely destroyed pack on his back that would have been charging the energy. Right now it's just like there's like raw magic and blood leaking into the ground.
Oh, we should actually probably get those bodies in the Jeep and get them out of here, because that may disrupt the magical creatures in this area.
Yeah.
Definitely.
We need to do that. We need to find more evidence. I don't know if that's going to be a today thing or.
It's not that one's not going to be a today thing.
I figure.
But don't you worry, we got other games this month, and like let me tell you about what fact-finding team we got going on. Tell you about a Kana's game coming up.
Oh dear.
We send them to Gibbet.
Oh, good luck, Akana.
You guys have built some evidence. Like, they have reason to go. But yeah, I'm not gonna make you guys roll for this. So the night goes on, and you guys manage to how do you get rid of the truck? Like, what do you do with the truck and the bodies? Don't have to make rolls for it or anything, just like let me know how you're doing it.
Well, if you set an engine on fire...
That might burn the entire plane.
Oh, Krieg office. So,
Ooh,
somebody's been listening
yes.
in. Somebody's been listening in the whole time.
Can Krieg have been listening into Adli's communicator, since Adli trusts Krieg a lot?
Absolutely. Krieg, Karam, Professor Winter, especially Professor Winter, he has access to the airship at any point in time he wants.
Also, Adli's on his team currently.
They can fly out and dispose of those bodies for you.
And the truck?
And the truck, for sure. Those two understand when things. Those three understand when things are done.
Yeah. Adli has no idea what they're doing, but they trust Krieg.
Yeah, Kay, as like the airship comes and picks you guys up. Let me just. So the airship shows up to pick you guys up. Middle of the night. This little Zacna, your little friend has been like hanging out with you this whole time. Like, as long as you're in, like, the darkness and not near a light, it's been hanging out with you. It's like, all right. And then, like, sees the airship coming, and it scampers off. You don't have to make a roll for it. You feel a sense of gratitude coming from that. It just scampers off. Clovis, the airship comes down, picks you guys all up, and you see, as long as Karam and Professor Winter are good with it, I'm not gonna, like, push this on them if they, like, but... Okay, you see some very, like, familiar boxes from, the Inspector's game.
Mm-hmm.
They look exactly like those boxes. And, you're not 100% sure, but you're pretty sure that the bodies in the truck just went into that.
Well, yeah, that's Kay is not overly thrilled with how all of these people are dead in the first place, and now we got people cleaning up after it.
Don't you worry. They'll have
Understands.
no idea that it happened. It's just to everybody else in the world, outside you four, unless you four put this in your report, there's only 7
no.
people that know what happened.
Adli is putting it in their report, but the thing is, Kay asked Adli to hand over all of their reports, so Kay now has a report with this in it.
Like, we're gonna have super guilty conscious Kay moving forward.
I can play with that. It's you 7 that are aware that you are trying to build up evidence, and don't worry, you guys have enough evidence and stuff to, like, Akana is on the job. 6-shooter is going to be Akana taking a spy team to Gibbet. 100%. That's what 6-shooter is going to be about. So, you guys don't have to hold on to your guilty conscience for too long. Go ahead, Zacna.
I think he said, "Oh boy."
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Okay.
just said, oh boy.
For sure. Like,
Adli would like to go over and pat Zacna and be like, "Hey, I know you covered me in blood, but thank you for shooting that guy and saving my life.
I was happy to help.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks.
Go ahead.
Before we wrap, do we need, like, dark room picture of little critter? Is that something that needs to be done on stream? Or...
Oh, you don't have to roll that. I can tell you that this. Let me move you to the screen where you would see him. And here we go. All right. So, little critter guy. Let me move him a little bit so we can see him on stream too.
So cute.
So, they are concentrated magic. Like, these little, like, angular things are almost bismuth-esque. Like, they are crystal creatures, but they are natural to this world. Like, the magic they use is inherent, not just, like, they don't do it on purpose. I mean, they do it by instinct. They absorb this, like, ambient magic from the area. Very similar to the gauntlets, but not directed. You would figure out that with the picture of them, that this is probably where the people from Gibbet got the idea that you can power things via magic this way.
So they started by poaching here, possibly.
Possibly. But, like, they're friendly enough when, but when they are visible, they weigh something like 200 pounds because they are basically solid stone, but the size of rabbits. I probably said 200 because you said 200 earlier, so I'm gonna say like $140. And if you pet them, Zacna can attest to this, that if you pet them, they feel like a humming of a electric fence turned way down low.
A TENS unit.
Yep.
and they are friendly enough, but if startled, they can fight back. But if you shine any non-starlight on them, they disappear and become next to weightless. Like, maybe a pound.
Everything out here is super neat. Like,
That
Kay is fascinated by these dudes.
That is literally how I imagined most of Adli's animal forms, just constellations, except instead of it's just all black instead of colors.
Final question. Would we have noticed that they were specifically like, oh, we're going to target these people and bag them too? Or is that something that in the heat of moment probably wouldn't have happened?
I don't know if you would have heard it, but I don't know if you would have just accepted it as a threat. If you had retained the knowledge that gibbet people were hunting you, I think I would have given that to you. But
yeah, that's
you
fair.
have every reason to be more suspicious of them. Like, every reason.
Dot has not fully connected, but it is close.
Yes. You guys are on your way of having, full suspicion of these fuckers.
Yeah, because they pointed those visors at everyone, and then when they saw Adli and then Kay, they immediately got out the nets.
I keep thinking of questions. The magic draining stuff, very similar to Bullet, ? The one that got shot in the
Oh, you were hit by a null magic bullet, for sure. But you have seen the flamingos with those bullets as well.
Okay. So still... Alright, gotcha. So they might be provided to the flamingos through them. Who fucking knows?
Right?
All
And
these
now on
people are
that.
sus.
So, I would like to thank you all for playing a favorite House of Atlantic. Or just a favor. I had a great time.
I had fun. It got a little chunky there for a second, but it went
I'm
well.
sorry about the rolls. I want some great rolls and just some rough ones. But you guys did great. You figured stuff out.
Team Rocket's blasting off again.
And we know that
was definitely fun.
Yeah, we ended with Krieg here. Krieg, Professor Winter, and Karam here. Hiding your bodies. Not your bodies, but the bodies you generated.
I did not generate any bodies. I fucked up too much to do that.
Nika, can you actually roll me a 20-sider before? Did they find Copper's body, is my question.
I mean, you also said he turned into a million different things.
He turned into a bunch of things, but yeah.
fireflies.
With a 15, you guys found the body, and it's just mangled polymorph thing, but better safe than sorry, I think, as Krieg's just down. Not Krieg wouldn't be doing it. It would definitely either be Karam or Professor or Nickel shoveling what's left of Copper into a bucket.
Oh no!
Oh. Okay, well, I'm now permanently traumatized. Yay!
Yeah, episode got a little gruesome.
It got a bit gruesome.
I feel like they put it in the bucket when we weren't looking.
Yeah, they definitely did it when you guys weren't looking. They're really trying to pretend that you guys have nothing to do with this.
Kay feels terrible.
But Kay's looking at their pictures and realizing it's oh, okay, great. I'm all
These
right.
are terrible people, but that doesn't justify brutalizing them. This is a person who has not actually killed anyone yet, so that's their perspective.
This is the first
Me,
time
I'm all
Adli
for-
killed anyone, and they are still horrified, and also probably covered in blood.
Let's all just remember, Zacna shot first.
That was
And-
because he saw somebody trying to draw on one of his teammates.
How you gonna explain that to everybody else? How you gonna explain I rolled a 20? Alright,
He
but
saw-
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
He saw the guy trying to draw on one of his teams. So
Oh,
he
Zacna, I'm on
fired
your side. I'm on you.
self-defense.
We know what happened. Me and you know exactly what happened. It's everybody else. They're the bad. No. Alright.
I
This
mean,
game was
I'm
great.
fine.
Oh, good.
I'm fine. Kay is not.
This game was great. I had a lot of fun. I hope everybody else had a lot of fun. I have to pee so bad I
Same.
might die.
Yeah, we need to-
Let me recap real quick. So today, in a favor, we went to these fields so that Kay could test out their new camera on some maybe mythological creatures. We weren't sure what was here. We came and we discovered that there were a bunch of creatures out here, but they are only visible under starlight. Very specifically starlight. There we go. And the second starlight hits them, they gain all their mass and their invisibility back. But when they're in direct sunlight, or when they're in any artificial light or sunlight, like, you could basically walk right through them. That's how very little they are in this world at the same time. And then they found out that there was a camp of poachers. And instead of like having calm, collected talks with them, Zacna shot one in the middle of the forehead because he was about to shoot Adli. He was going to kill Adli if he could. He was going to. But he shot him through the head.
Shoulder.
Through the shoulder. Sorry, you shot you shot Mercury in the head. Anyway, there was a fight. They were trying to like kidnap. They were trying to kill this boar that's on the screen now, but it was unsuccessful, as it's a lot tougher than even they thought it was. They explained that they are gathering these creatures and like grinding them up to make the batteries that Fishtanger Industries has been using and that have been powering all of Dyad for the last couple months, after Ceylon struck a deal with them to allow them to build an embassy there. And we are very suspicious of them. Like this whole group is like against them. So next Saturday or next Friday, I can't remember, the day the 6-shooter is played, we are sending a Kana spy team into Gibbet to gather information. That is the plan. But don't worry, nobody is gonna know that you four are heinous murderers.
Murder? No, it's homicide. It's homicide.
It was self-defense, I guess.
Yep.
I think it was self-defense for everyone but Zacna saved my life, so I'm not saying
Well, that's
anything.
defense of another. But again, I feel like Kay is. If the truth comes out about Gibbet, and we're not the only ones that know about it, Kay
Let's let
has
people
less
go to the
reason to
bathroom
keep it
and
a
mull
secret.
about
Let's
this
go to the
later.
bathroom. Goodbye.
All right. But yeah, so like the bodies are being hidden. No need to worry. No need to worry. You might owe Krieg, Nickel, and Karam a favor. There might be a favor that comes due eventually. But don't panic.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
You can only manipulate me if you think that you can keep me quiet. But anyway.
Hey, so
I have to go pee.
we're gonna head off. We will see you guys tomorrow for Rusted from the Rain, I believe it's called.
Rusted from the Rain?
Thank y'all for being here and hanging out and playing. Y'all did amazing. See you
Goodbye.
tomorrow.
Bye.
and
Bye.
Bye forever.